Hello, beautiful soul. This message comes to you when you are at a turning point in your life. Now, you might be feeling this turning point. You might have an intuition about it. You might be sensing it, or you may be fully in it or coming out of it into a new portal or opening. I'll be connecting in with Spirit to see where you are in this particular turning point. As always, trust your own intuition. Take the messages in. Whatever is meant for you, take it in. Come back as much as you need or want to see how the message unfolds for you. Choose the cards or crystals that are most resonating to you, the ones that seem to kind of call you or nudge you, or your eye goes to it. Some people ask me how to do the pick a cards. Well, it's a great practice in connecting into your own intuition and seeing where you're guided, to this reading for some kind of confirmation, some kind of heads up of what's coming up. So it could be predictive, it could be channeled guidance from spirit guidance, it could be guidance from your oversoul, your soul coming through you. It can be whatever you determine it to be for you on your path at this time. All right, so we have soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. I'm doing this reading on the solstice, connecting into the energy of passages and turning point. Soul story number 1, you have Sunstone. That's your guide stone. This is the guide card, the card that I'm using energetically to connect in with. Soul story number 2, you have Lapis Lazuli. And soul story number 3, you have red Jasper. Okay, beautiful soul. So if you want to pause the video and get a closer look, I'm going to take a breath here, aligning further into the frequency of Spirit, allowing Spirit to come through more completely and fully to get the messages that are most resonating, life-enhancing, supportive, and bring the most clarity, insight, and awareness. And extending my vibrational frequency into the future to see also what is coming up for you. All right, Radiant Soul Light, I will see you in the readings. Hello, beautiful soul. If you chose the first pile, soul story number 1, this is your reading. You've got Sunstone here. I'm hearing there could be two. You might have a bit of all of them, or maybe 1 and 2. I don't know what that means, but there could be a second message for you. I'm definitely getting a lot of opening, and I'm connecting in through the solstice energy. So happy solstice if you see this the day that I upload it and publish. Otherwise, whenever you see it, I wish you so much soul expression and opening. I'm getting a lot to do with opening on a soul level. And perhaps even connecting with others. I just heard raw, like being very open. Something being open it could be a heart opening, but there's some kind of new opening that's coming for you. And I do feel with this group, you're already sensing this. You're perhaps even sensing a new direction or something or someone coming in that's going to change your life. You're picking up intuitively changes in your life. And for some of you, it's because you've been working on something very specific that you're in the expectation of a particular result. You're not completely sure of the result or the outcome, but there's a ballpark, a general kind of expectation that if I do so much of this time in or this focus, this is going to come in for me. Okay, let's see what you've got. Okay, you've got support. Believe in the impossible. Okay, blue moon. Okay, let's connect into that energy. The message I'm getting very strongly around you is that this change, whatever is coming in your life, whatever change is happening, and you're at the turning point, that I'm going to say 3, 4, 5, 6 months at the most. 3, 4, 5. It's like you're turning I don't know, on a path, on a boat. You're accelerating. There's something that's about to accelerate. But this change is very, very important to you. It's like a heartfelt connection. It's something that's close to your heart. It's something that you've been focused on, dreaming about. You've really been putting a lot of intention. You've been putting a lot of focus. You're kind of very clear about what it is you want to draw in or manifest. It's like you're believing that it's possible. And so I do feel that this group on a soul level, you're drawing this to you. Whatever it is, you're drawing it to you. It's like you've somehow, the focus, the energy, the intention, the following up, the following through is making your path and what's on it much more clear. You're getting a lot of clarity. I mean, I'm just getting like a lens, the aperture, opening wider so you can see. I'm getting, like turning the lens to bring it into focus. Okay, let's see. Well, that's interesting. But it might be something that you've been working on a long time. That's the message I'm getting. It's something you've been focused on a long time, minimum many months. For most of you, many, many years. It's something that you just thought wasn't going to happen or was impossible. And now there's something that's shifted within you that either you feel the timing is right or you've put in enough effort and focus that it has to come in. Or your will is very strong. I'm getting a very strong soul group here, very strong centered, very strong willed. Okay, you've got support and friendship. You find great support and love in your friendships. The people around you provide warmth and belonging. Then you've got friends, family, or colleagues are offering you unconditional support, helping you through challenges and making you feel loved. This group, I'm going to say what the message from Spirit is. The turning point is having more, obviously, support, more friends. This could bring collaborative relationships. This could bring friendships that turn into some kind of collaborative or work situation. It's also something in you, Soul Light, has changed in this belief in the impossible. There's something... The one message I'm also hearing from Spirit is you're supporting yourself more. You're kind of set some different boundaries. I feel like you've opened up somehow. You've opened up. There's a strength, a very strong energy. I feel like you're supporting people. Perhaps you've always been the supportive one. This, to me, what Spirit is showing me is that this opens up to all kinds of relationships, that relationships tend to move in a more supportive way. So if you have felt that you've been in relationships that haven't been as supportive, or you haven't felt the support that you've wanted in particular, even in current relationships, the tide is turning. And some of you are going to feel like it's impossible. Like, I can't believe that they're helping me with this. I can't believe this is happening. Or I can't believe this person showed up. Or I can't believe I got this. But you've made a determined effort. Spirit wants you to know that it's seen, it's reverberated out into the earth, the world, the universe. There's a reverberation now for you that has to come back. So this support that you want is coming because of some new level of support of yourself, your dreams, your goals. For some of you, it could be self-care. Some of you, it could be that you're just more focused on what's right for you or what you need to do. So it's very interesting. It almost seems like you got a little bit more selfish in some manner, and that, or self-centered, let's say centered in self, I like to say. So that has brought you into this place where you perhaps are even a little more demanding, or in a healthy way, expecting that there's going to be reciprocation, but not in okay, Spirit is correcting, okay, in an energetic way, not even from a person you're helping or supporting. You just know now that it's coming back. You just know that you've been putting a lot out, and so a lot is coming back. So this brings in a lot of luck. This can bring in whatever you're wanting. It brings in a new level of gratitude for what you have and what's starting to come in. And also this brings in, a sense of things are lining up for me. I'm getting luckier, or I'm getting, more abundance is coming in, or I can see where the prosperity or the abundance is going to come in, or where the support. So I do feel with this group, it's not just, it's support friendship wise. This could bring in business opportunities through friends. This could bring in customers, clients through friends or friend group, or a community. Or if you're working with people, they feel like you're friends, or they feel like they're part of your path, they're part of your team, they're part of your group. There's a wonderful reciprocity of energy and synergy that's coming. There's a wonderful give and take. So this is very beautiful for you. This is some kind of culmination that is bringing in some kind of desired result. This could be a new person that's coming in your life that starts as a friendship or as a very important friendship and is very supportive. Or some of you have a very important friend or friendship with a few people, and you're going to start seeing the support it coming back. I do feel with this group that one of the things that I'm picking up for you is that you're a good friend. You're there. You may not have expectations of others being there for you, but that's changing. And again, this is an energetic shift. This is an energetic, see, I feel like you see, oh, look at this, so light. I feel, but look at the next card is friends. And then we have faith. I really get with this. This is a transformation. It's giving you faith in people, faith in your path, faith in your friendships, faith in the people that are around you or that come in your life, the faith that you're going to have the support. So I'm going to say from Spirit, the message I'm very strongly getting to let you know is that if you're looking to do better in any part of your life or draw something in, it's going to come from your friend group, friend circle, or some form of community. Whether that's financially, I feel like a lot of you, it's emotional support, it's emotional connection, it's relationships based on emotions, on pure higher level emotions. Like, I'm not necessarily seeing drama. I feel you take care of your own drama or move past that because you have the 9th house here. But this is also bringing people that are part of your destiny. These are people that are meant to come. You're meant to meet them on the soul path. They're kindred spirits, kindred souls. So this is opening up new levels of creativity. You're going to be invited to do different things. Maybe, I don't know, maybe sing somewhere or chant or perform or speak or talk. I'm seeing a lot of different things like flowetry. I'm seeing women's circles, men's circles, circles within circles, groups. I'm just seeing a lot of coming together. So this is the start of a very different path or patch of life for you, a part of your path that's going to have a lot of focus on people, on relationships, on supportive relationships, mutual support, relationships based on true understanding and feeling. This is also bringing a lot more intuition into your life, yourself becoming more and more intuitive, maybe even psychic, and also the ability to heal through feeling. And I heard touch, like touch for health, Reiki, anything like that, maybe even massage therapy. Some of you could be working through food, nurturing. Some of you could be doing retreats, but you're going to be gathering with others. And your life is getting very, very full. So the dreams, the goals, the desires you have at this point, at this turning point, soul light in your life, are going to come through friends, friend groups, friend circles, community, online and in-person community. Yeah, so this is the next step for you. Look at this, fresh start. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. Yeah, see, that's what I'm getting, this opening. Some shift you've had has created some kind of opening. And yeah, I see compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, but you've been doing that. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who always has your back. So again, as you've been supporting you, I love to do the cards because they back up what spirit, what I'm channeling. This whole idea of you being more there for yourself, however it's been, you know what it is. It has shifted I'm going to be honest, what I'm being shown here, it's shifted the subconscious patterning where it's really having to do, Soul Light, with you opening to receive more. I know that sounds cliche, but it's just something you've done, taking better care of yourself, supporting, doing more of what you want. I don't know. For some of you, it's very small little changes. Some of you is quite big changes. It's giving you a fresh start in current relationships to deepen and be more supportive, not just you supporting them, but also to relationships coming in. So this group, I do feel that your wish, dream, goal, plan has a lot to do with relating and relationship and working, coming together with others to create, to share in some kind of soul purpose or soul mission or divine purpose or, work purpose to, help nurture and heal each other. I'm going to say yourself, other people, the planet, the earth. And again, some of you, I keep getting even food. So whatever this shift has been, and some of you, it's very subtle. You are in the middle of the turning point. You're in the attracting. So look around and notice how your relationships have deepened, how you're attracting differently. And again, you kind of go into compassion and gratitude for yourself and others. And it could be that you are having less, okay, look at this. So we move into a time of renewal. Take charge, recharge your energy to get back on track. Have faith, there's a breakthrough coming. And then we've got time to put yourself out there. You're hiding your talents. It's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight. That's right under the 11th house with friends. Let people know what you want. And then look, good luck. Your fortune is improving and you will get a lucky break soon. Collect nuggets of wisdom. You will need them in the near future, right under faith. So to me, this is just, the cards are just another reflection of what's coming up. And then we have opportunity. Doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new venture. Just do it. This group, it's going to come through people. It's going to come through your friends, your friend groups. So pay attention, nurture, water those groups, nurture, take care, appreciate, have gratitude, be open to receive, be open to the invitations that are coming for you in your life at this time. People saying, hey, come here, go here, do this. Let's do this together. Just be open, because the support from spirit is through people right now, is through friendships, friend groups, communities, organizations. Even if you're working in a particular corporation or company, you're going to notice a shift there as well. Okay, so this is beautiful. Let's see what we've got here. 2 of Wands under fresh start. 9 of Pentacles, there's the gain. Judgment. Four of Swords. The Moon, Cancerian energy there. Got good luck. So it's lucky for you to be in touch with your emotions, to trust your intuition, your gut knowing, your instincts, whether these are on opportunities coming up or people that you're going to be meeting. And we've got the 10 of Swords under opportunity. Ace of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. 10 of Wands, and then Ace of Swords. This is the focus. There's certain things that you're leaving behind, Soul Light. That's okay. There's certain things, I don't know what relationships, ways of working, patterns, behaviors, certain types of relationships. You're changing your focus. So this is bringing in tangible results as you're getting this clarity and this focus, and you're moving on from what isn't not only supportive of your life, career or outer focus, but your care. You're taking care of yourself your self-understanding, your spiritual path. The renewal that's coming on for you is bringing you a new direction. This is something tangible. This is going to be people you can talk to, you can touch, people, you can see. So I get a lot online with this group, but I'm also getting a lot in person. So it's making me think that, because I feel touch, I feel hugging, I feel, hi, how are you? I feel embracing. So you're getting a fresh start to have a more fulfilled life with deeper, connected, supportive, compassionate, loving relationships, creative relationships, collaborative, collegial. And I do feel those of you that want to draw in, that if you want to draw in a particular type of partnership, whether it's to create or support you in your path, or mutual support, or some kind of life partner, a soulmate that's a life partner, then this is the message that is coming in. That individual is coming in. And so some of you are walking away from singlehood or having to do things too much on your own, okay? Too much alone. You're still going to be independent. Doesn't matter if you're joining with another person or if you are already partnered. But the message for you is it's less on your own or alone. Some things you do on your own, but you're less alone, less lonely. Okay, let's get a message. How this is manifesting. Okay, oh God, this is perfect. Pluto in Virgo in the second house. So this definitely has to do with something, perhaps letting go of the idea of perfectionism or perfected relationships having to look a certain way. This is also bringing up your own feeling of value and worth, and seeing your value and worth, and taking the time out that you need to replenish, renew, or just to sort through your thoughts or feelings, or just to take a break. Pluto in Virgo, though, also in the second house, means that you have healing abilities. And for some of you, it is the ability to discern what's right for you. It's also working perhaps even with food, but also working with, again, the hands or energy. You are a healer, maybe even working medically. So I feel like for some of you, this is a turning point that you're going to focus more on your gifts, your healing abilities or your healing gifts, in the way that you want to, the way that's more fulfilling for you, and the way that brings in the most fulfillment and increase, and especially financially. So some of you, this turning point brings in some new, could be collaboration, or could be some kind of opportunity to do what you love to do, or to more fully do what you want to do. And you're being told by Spirit to go for it, to take the fresh start, to roll the dice on you. That luck is going in your favor. Luck is going in your favor for the total of this, whatever you're watching this video reading. This, yeah, you're on an upswing. Okay, so stay focused. You're getting the intuitive hits or messages. I hope this has brought some insight and awareness for you. Your Soul Insights mantra is, I am seeing clearly and I am being guided, and I take the next steps on my soul path confidently, lovingly, and compassionately. Yeah, keep that luck, love, because you're drawing in your own luck, soul light. Take a chance on yourself. Lots of love and light. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome. This is soul story number 2. This is what you're drawing in. Part of the turning point for you has to do with a sense of freedom and also inner peace. So I feel like there's something you're letting go of. It might even be the chatter in your mind, that something is anxiety, something's lifting, the message I'm getting. Something's lifting or dissipating. There's less chatter, there's less I have to, there's less I need to. You're sorting through something in your life, and you're getting some truth, some kind of clarity. Now, Lapis Lazuli also, yes, it's the Philosopher's Stone. It has to do with truth, but it also has to do with truthful relationships, relationships that are based more on trust and trusting oneself more. It's also about opening communication, opening the fifth chakra, To some degree, also sixth chakra, right? Third eye, sixth chakra, to see things more clearly, to see yourselves more clearly. So you could be looking inward at your own soul and feeling, what's my heart? What's my heart's desire? Now, I just got a message from Spirit. Some of you, you're starting this. Some of you a little bit have already been doing this. This turning point, you're meant to go within. What is my heart's desire? So it makes you feel like you've completed something. We'll know more what Spirit says. In a way, you're finding yourself, and you're finding those that are more aligned with you and what it is that you want to do, your soul's purpose, your soul's path, your gifts. I really feel with this group, it's a lot about alignment and attunement vibrationally, what feels right, what doesn't feel right, what feels off, what feels like I need to stretch into this, so to some degree, this group, you're stretching out of some kind of comfort zone. Wow, let's see what's happening for you. So you've got Lapis Lazuli. Ooh, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. You're stretching, you're safe. It's safe to stretch out of the comfort zone, whether it's you on your own, others in your life, or family or friends, the collective that you're part of, the soul group, the soul collective. It's safe. So it's safe for you to get out of your comfort zone, Soul Light. It's safe for you to, I just heard love again, to reach out, to try this again, to try something new. So new moon in Cancer, you're being asked to extend out of but just to stick your head out, right? The crab carries its home on its back. So you're at home, you're being asked to extend out. This is a turning point of also wanting to extend out into the world more, or into the neighborhood, or around people more. This could also bring you into travels or even a move. This is a turning point of moving out of the area that you have been focused in, whether online, in person, or both. There's something, for this part of your growth, you have to remember, Spirit is saying you have to remember that your safety net is within, that you have your home, your house, you can just go within. If things get too much, if there's too much noise, if there's too many, distractions, and you need to think things through, you need to pull back, or you need to rest or rejuvenate, you can do that right where you're at. Okay, someone needed to hear that. Okay, we've got collaboration and communication. Open and honest communication is flowing between you and others. You express your thoughts and feelings clearly. Collaboration with colleagues or business partners is going smoothly. Mutual respect and teamwork are producing excellent results. This doesn't surprise me, because with my client, with myself, my clients, with the pick of cards, with the Patreon, I do readings throughout the month, and then I do a monthly Soul Path Journeyer group where I tune in, and there's going to be so much more about relationships, because we're in this great gathering, this coming together. It's the harmonic convergence, converging now with people gathering into groups and communities, and groups two or more, where two or more are gathered, I am there. It's drawing in that which we already are, but it intensifies or amplifies what we are spiritually, I guess I would say. And so you're going to start seeing in readings a lot to do with collaboration, people pairing up, people in groups, people getting, married or collaborating, so levels of commitment, different kinds of commitment, different kinds of marriages, whether it's to a job, a career, or a person. The idea of commitment, collaboration, communication, moving more into the collaborative economy or creative economy, right? Higher levels of creation and creativity, because that's the realm of the soul. And so this is the time to open up to pairing, and I'm getting that with this group, that it's safe. So we've been healing a lot of wounding. Look at that card. Been healing a lot of wounding having to do with relationships, whether personal, interpersonal, collegial, collaborative, work relation. Oh no, I don't want to get hurt again. I don't want to try this. I don't want to get with this person. The last time I was in this group, this happened, or I worked in community. So there is going to be a lot of wounding for coming up, but you can navigate that soul light. This is about navigating with your good communication skills first to yourself. So this is a turning point. I'm getting the higher self like nudging the avatar you, the human ego you. Boom, there's a get out there, do it, talk about it, share, communicate, say what you think, say what you feel, So this communication is coming from you. You're getting a clearer communication as to what is actually important to you. This is about what's important to you. So this is better communication with yourself. It's very interesting. A lot of what happens in our life is predicated, right? It's based on how we are with ourselves. And so you have clearer communication with you. I'm getting this group, perhaps you used to be manipulated, or you were more easily manipulated, or did you have to manipulate to get your needs met? You're getting much more direct. And I'm getting a very strong Pluto, Sagittarius energy. So I'm getting truth, but I'm also getting that this has been a transformation of speaking up, speaking your truth, of seeing your truth below the surface, pull, how do I really feel about this? What do I really think about this? So this is a turning point where you are speaking up more, you're moving somehow forward or outward more in your life. I'm getting like center stage. So this may be that you have to look at where your insecurities are and get support for them to do what it is you want to do, or just own up to what's blocking or stopping and get the help, get the support, or just communicate. I'm scared to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to try this. But I'm getting this group. You're going to be pushed. You're going to be paired from your soul. We've got Gemini, the card. Okay, I thought soul story number 1, the first one I said, I think soul story number 2 will have something to do. And look at this card we've got, 11th house, friends. So you're being pushed out of a little bubble. You're being nudged out. If you're listening to your intuition, it's your soul coming through and saying you need to talk more, to share more. It could be gifts. It's something that goes into publication or circulation. You need to speak up more. If you're in groups, or speak up within your family, you need to bring your thoughts into some form of communication. Now, some of you, I'm definitely feeling this has a lot to do with creativity, self-expression, your truth in some kind of form, some kind of business deal, opportunity, talking, speaking up with your friends, communities that are based more on your individual truth or what supports your truth. And this is not about particularly that these are all people that just say, oh, you're right, I'm just, you're perfect, you're right. No, but it is about moving into the space of not having to fight or change anyone or get anyone to heal or go along or to ascend or to awaken. You're to find those, look at that, where the desire is. And trust. Okay, I'm going to take a couple of these because look what we have here. Oh, I already took some. Why am I, okay, there's some messages here. Breakthrough. Very interesting. Okay, that's never happened to me before. And you've got 2 cards of opportunity. So this turning point is pushing you out of your comfort zone. There could be loss. Career opportunities are opening up for you, offering the chance for significant advancement and growth. New opportunities are coming your way, offering a chance for significant progress in your personal or professional life. So it's different for different people, but it's going to have to do with relationships and being trusting to open again. Trusting to, God, that's never happened. Okay, and then we got harmony. Okay, that's it. Wow, okay, so I just totally spaced out. I just felt all this energy in my hands were guided to just pick more of those cards, even though I had okay, so this is very interesting. So So like you are being so guided, you are being nudged from coming from your soul through your higher self to get out of whatever you're doing, to extend, to expand somehow in your life, in your world, personally and or professionally. For some of you, it's personally and professionally. Some of you, it's going to be one or the other. So if you feel like the personal you've got is good, you've got, okay, that's happening, it's professional. If the professional's down, then the breakthrough is going to come in your personal. If you don't, if both of them you're working towards some kind of change or transformation or better harmony, then and more fulfillment. I look at harmony as also fulfillment. You want more harmony in your life, but you also want more fulfillment. You want more opportunities to share, more opportunities to love and be loved, to feel desire and channel your desire through creative ways or your truth or just connecting with another person or other people. This has a lot to do with communication, opening up communication channels and listening to others talk and speaking and back and forth. This is about a dialogue with other people. So you have a lot that's opening up in your life. It might be a lot for you to channel is what I'm hearing, or process, Spirit is saying. Because you're so used to being independent. You're so used to being kind of maybe isolated or insulated or some way that things have been set up for you in your life has had you rely more on your own. Okay, look at this. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. No worries, it's just what you need. Got the moon, the soul. And then you need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well at writing, blogging, or a career in communication. There we go there. So if you've wanted to communicate or write something, start now in wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. But you are being pushed, you're being nudged. I really get with this group, there's going to be some kind of opening or opportunity, kind of similar to soul story number 1, but with you, I don't feel you see it coming. I feel that it's like out of the blue because you've got opportunities twice. One of the things I do in my readings, like when I read for people personally, I don't necessarily use cards unless they want. I don't use oracle cards or tarot. I collect oracle cards and tarot for myself, but I use it for YouTube because it's very visual. But I love the cards because they help express what's going on, in a particular reading. Usually I use Astro Dice, or I just tune in, sometimes by the birth date, or sometimes I just put the person's name and I just start automatic writing. What does this person most need to know? But that wouldn't be very interesting visually, right? One of the things I just really love about using the cards is sometimes they move. My crystals will move, certain cards will flip over, or like this, my hand went to a different deck because you needed to see more clearly that new opportunities are coming through, and you need to follow through on these. You need to follow up, whether these opportunities are something in your own your mind. You're getting, look at this. King of Wands. So I open as a channel. I'm all the clairs. I can remote view. I'm also telepathic. So I just open up. When I started doing this way back when, in my early, as a child, I was psychic. But as I started developing it around my teens and then in my early 20s, I just opened. I didn't know any different. I'm just kind of like this open channel. So I'm getting a lot of feelings through this group. I'm getting telepathic, I'm getting remote viewing, I'm getting that you're being pushed forward because you really have something that needs to be shared, that needs to be put in writing or print. It could be a book, it could be your story, it could, whatever it is. But it's also saying that one of your desires is collaboration or connecting with others within group settings or community. And that's coming through. For some of you, it is a sacred one-on-one. That's coming through. So this is the creative work. And it brings you into the Four of Wands, this new level of completion. This is whatever you've been working on is now coming to a completion. So expect the wish, the outcome. Something is coming through. Something is coming true. It's putting you in a new beginning. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. The two energy here. So right under here, you're meant to use your creative abilities or what you're channeling. So this tells me this could be something channeled, a channeled book, a divine message, or if you're whatever kind of artist you are, if you're an artist of some sort, or you know, we're all artists, we're all creating on some level, that this could be you're getting messages of do this, call it, go over here, create this, come together over here, reach out, accept that opportunity, accept this offer, this invite. And then we've got the King of Cups. And underneath the Page of Wands, Four of Wands, Page of Wands, a new beginning. So you're drawing in other teachers, healers, others that are more like you. This is simpatico. This is drawing in similar kind. This is about more harmony in your relationships because there's much more alignment. And souls, you have worked for it. So like you have worked through it and worked. And for some of you, again, this can bring in a very nurturing, healing relationship. So whatever you're doing metaphysically, spiritually, I would say keep up with that, whatever you're doing. But it's showing this, I just heard like divine intervention. Again, in what's coming in for you on a soul level, your opportunities, whether personal or personal and professional, whether business, whether career. You know, some of you are establishing or founding something, you're creating your own community. These are coming through friends. So again, soul story number 1 and 2, there's some similarities. I don't know about soul story number 3. We'll see what comes up, but I kind of feel that's something different, but that's what I'm just getting right now. All right, let's see. Let's get another message for soul story number 2. I was trying to keep these shorter, just a little tune in. Oh, look at that. North Node. Aries, 11th house. You've got 11th house twice. You're going to have to do it. So there's no way for you not to move forward, this group. I don't care if you're feeling stuck right now. There's a breakthrough. It's going to come from someone you know. I don't know how well you know them. It's friends or friends group. It could be acquaintance friend. But North Node and Aries in the 11th house, it's also pushing you forward. It's about you, your wish coming through, your expression, your dreams, your desires. You're now focused more on your desires. And so I don't know what it is for you. It's a form of communication that you need to focus on. The way that it expresses will be different for different people. But the universe will be collaborating with you, your spirit team, your spirit soul aspect. But when I say the universe, that means whatever you have to offer or share, there are those within the universe that need to hear it. There's a collective already. There's an audience. There's a group. And you're stepping into that group. And you're going to be meeting people that free you up, that help you become more of what you're meant to be, soul light, that help you open up creatively, collaboratively, that help you open up in a sense of love. This is about opening up with love through creativity or self-expression or expression with others. So journal, just start listening to yourself. This is toning, singing, chanting. The more that dancing even, but it also if you're going to be dancing, you need to vocalize something. So it needs to come in a form. If you're going to do a dance, put some choreography to it. It needs to be a divine expression of you, your authentic, true expression, perhaps of what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you want to put out there in the world. And this is really opening you up, connecting you more into the desire body. The message I'm getting for you is the desire body has been cleansed and cleared. There's a clearing. So the desires are much more purified. That doesn't mean good or bad. It means more authentic. There's more integrity in what you're desiring. You're desiring what's more in alignment to your soul and connects you to your heart. And this is bringing in heartfelt connections. This is bringing in desires. Like you may have used to want certain desires, but you've up-leveled in your desires. You've up-leveled in the way you experience and express yourself. You've up-leveled in your wants. You know, so this is a very powerful turning point for you, soul light. It's a very huge new beginning, and what you're drawing in, you meet with a level of success personally and professionally. I just feel like by what I'm being told, what I'm receiving and feeling, and what I'm seeing here, there is this level of cooperation, and it's a longer path. It's a long haul. You're in the middle somehow of it. You know, you're in the middle and turning. So you are definitely turning away from something in the past. So I was going to say this group is, you know, there's some greater changes coming, but it puts you on a path where now I can do my thing, but I'm doing it in a different way, or I'm doing it with this person or these people or in this way or this area. You're finding your place, Soul Light, your place in the world, or there's a new place that you're going to find yourself. Okay, Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra is, I'm connected to my heart and I feel my desires purified through my soul, and I am manifesting and expressing and living what connects me to my heart and soul. So for this group, it's very much about the desires, the emotions, emotional fulfillment through work that you love, people that you love, certain types of relationships, certain types of creativity, certain types of jobs, careers, vocations, avocations, activities, whatever. You're bringing the heart and soul together, Soul Light. Hello, Radiant Light. Welcome to your reading. This is Soul Story number 3. Okay. I've just heard get up and do it. Do it. Move. Go. The energy I'm feeling with this group is somehow like a shot. Cannonball moving forward. You've got red jasper here. I don't know what the cards are yet, but red jasper has a lot to do with getting over, it's grounding, but getting over obstacles. It's a perseverance, a persistence. This pushes you past boundaries or emotional boundaries or limitations or set limitations or environmental or circumstantial or situational limitations. This also moves you beyond kind of victimhood, victim narrative, or if you've been in like coercive control, certain relationships where you feel like, oh, I haven't been able to have as much self-rule or autonomy or sovereignty, or if you've just felt that in life in general, that there's been this domination or coercion of you. It moves you beyond that. It connects you more to the root chakra where you're grounded, that you're feeling your passion and empowerment and getting over some kind of fear of maybe even, it's interesting with this group, I'm hearing fear of authority figures or fear of doing something wrong or getting past a certain limit. And so what this turning point is, somehow you're moving past that. Whether the obstacles are mental, emotional, or physical or material, it doesn't matter. You're moving past obstacles. Okay, that's the message I'm getting. Red jasper is your crystal ally. Okay, you've got growth. That makes sense. Learning. Oh, take a time to breathe out. Disseminating mood. Take a breath and breathe out. So light. Well, this is time that you've learned a lot. So whatever you've been learning or focused on, the growth is there to move you forward. So you're busting through obstacles. You're expanding your career through learning and self-improvement. New skills and knowledge will help you grow professionally. Then you've got growth. You are in a phase of personal growth. Challenges and hardships are helping you become stronger and wiser. Yeah, this group, you're learning how to stick to it, to persevere, to persist. It doesn't matter if you scream or moan or can't go on further, you do. And the growth is there. So you've learned about patience. There's a lot that you've learned. So right now, all that learning has been within. It's like you've been stocking up all this learning, maybe stagnation, maybe being held back. All of this has been this kind of internal process. And now what's coming forward is the breathing out. You've got to, yeah, that means you've got to do. You're going to move forward. This is almost like a rubber band. So let's show you this. This is like the rubber band is here and it's been stretched and stretched. But see, when you stretch, it goes back. And then boom, you let it go. That's where you're at. You're in the letting go soulmate. You're moving forward, upward, outward, however you want to say it. Now you've got to live the growth. You've got to live out the learning lesson. So this is like whatever you've learned. I don't care if you're still going, oh, Michele, I'm still healing this. I'm still learning. It doesn't matter. Spirit is pushing you out. Your higher self is pushing you out because you've learned enough. You've grown enough. Now you've got to live this growth out. It's like you've been studying something. It's like someone that's studying singing or playing the piano. Eventually they're going to write a song or sing a song, or play a song. Or you've learned these dance steps. Eventually you're going to do the dance recital. So whatever you've been learning and growing, it's time to exhale. That means you need to release out into the world what it is that you've learned. Now, this may not be consciously like I learned this, so now I need to teach this. No, it means by life itself, the very nature of how we are the instruments of the soul, whatever you've been learning, like a squirrel, taking it in, taking it in, taking it in, now it has to go out. Now you have to live it. And this is a natural, organic process. And you have to let go of the outcome to some degree. Look at that, sun, spirit, and look at this. Endings and a beginning. Look at the colors here, soul light. Root chakra, same as the red jasper. Root, sacral, solar plexus chakra. So ending, you're on a soul level. This is ending a deep, deep, long-held pattern, psychological pattern, emotional pattern, ancestral pattern that the soul needed to break through the ego template, the generational patterning, earth patterning, societal patterning, to break through to have the soul come through, what we want to call soul growth. But it's really, the soul is not necessarily growing, it's just moving, the container is allowing the expression, okay? So this is you connecting more completely to spirit. It changes your mind. It changes how you think, and now you have to live it out. So this group, you're living this out. You're learning how to extend, expand beyond what you did before. Something's over. This is a completion. Whether partnered or on your own, it's not about that. It's about ending some kind of long-standing pattern that also had some kind of mental belief around it, some kind of mental construct. And so you're both ending this way of being, and a new, organically, naturally, a new way is coming in, a new patterning based more on soul growth, soul expression, soul experience, less on wounding. This group, you're going to find a lot has healed on your path. That there is this, like, wow, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't, I'm not in, this is not, bothering me anymore. This situation or this pattern or this type of person or relationship. Okay, soul story number 2 got this. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. No worries, it's just what you need. That's the learning to let go, soul light. You've done as much as you can. Yes, still direct things, guide things, hope, dream, wish, but this is like letting go. And under growth, you've got direction. Your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step as you go along. There's no need to hurry or worry. You're being divinely guided. Okay, that's, again, the letting go of the expectation. You know you're growing. You know something new is coming in. You feel it. You've been nurturing it and the steward of it. You know something is changing in your direction, and you're like a midwife, right? This is midwifery. Maybe a doula. It's like you've been supporting yourself along. Spirit guide, soul coach, personal coach, therapy, whatever, mentor. You've been guided. Like, I love this. Illumination. Something hidden is coming to light now. You find out about new jobs, opportunities, and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. Okay, let's go. And the last one, fast changes. You'll be leaving a job suddenly or getting one very quickly, or your work may change dramatically or in a short time. Go with the flow. That's this new direction. Now, this is going to bring some opportunities. Yes, it could be a job, could be a career, could be doing it differently. This could be the teacher that decides, I'm going to write a book, or I'm going to take a sabbatical. This could be the person that says, I'm going to, you know, whatever it is, the direction. For some of you, it could come from some kind of move or working and or living and working differently, okay? So it could be both. It could be living differently or working and living differently. What my sense is, the turning point, what's being set up for you is a harsh, a quick ending, like hard stop. Because I'm getting with this group psychically that you've been on this path for a while. And you may not be seeing results. You know, you may not even, you might be hoping, but you may not yet have an inkling. You may not even have an intuition or psychic sense that this change is coming. Some of you may, but there's a good group of you that don't, because I'm getting the endings and beginnings are simultaneous, that it's fast. It's like you're going to look back and go, oh, that's what I was being prepared for. That's what I was being prepared for. You're going to kind of know it in your gut that something's happening. And I just heard you're getting out of your own way. The guides are saying you're getting out of your own way. It's clearing the path. Okay, we got Fool. We got that new beginning here. Wow. So you've been really guided by a lot of different ups and downs, and try this, try that, go here, go there, this person, that person. There's been a lot of not only options or focuses, and you've tried a lot of different things. I do see a narrowing of what it is you're doing. Now look at this. Here we've got the Tower. Already 3 major arcana in this short spread here. So the Fool, Uranus, the Hierophant, Taurus, Mars, Uranus and Mars. Again, I said this, something comes, fast changes. So this, I want to warn you, so like this, whatever, some change you're calling in is going to happen kind of quickly at this reading. Then we got the Queen of Pentacles, but it's going to bring in more money. And wow, look at that. We got again, Strength, Leo. Wow, Aries. I'm going to say a month to 2 months. Now, it could be a little longer for some people, but Aries, this is telling me that it's kind of quick. If you're watching this reading at the time that I'm uploading it, which is on the solstice, December 21st, I see you've been slowly walking away, moving away from something. Something in your life is that energy is draining out of it. It's not as prevalent or strong. And look at this opening. And then we go into the King of Cups. So there's some overlap, obviously, with all the readings, because this is the general. That's why I've done quite a couple of turning point readings, because a lot of people are in a turning point. A lot of learning lessons have completed, karmic situations, dharma, learning lessons, soul contracts, however you want to look at it. There's just been a lot that's completed. A lot of people have been doing things for years, you know, more than 2 years, 3 years, 5 years to 10, 20, 30 years, and they're ready for something new. So this is bringing in a new 22 to 23 for some 30-year cycle. So it doesn't surprise me. And so Spirit, as well as your guides, are saying, look, let's support everyone through these changes. 3 of Wands. Ace of Wands. Okay, I just wanted to put that there. So this is telling me that there's something you're not compromising on. You're freeing up to go in a new direction, and it feels right. It's the right feeling. Whether this be a person, someone you're going to connect with and work with or do something with, or you have options. Some of you, this could be options and different people to work with or create with, or how to work in your life, different ways of working. But I'm telling you, whatever this change is, it's different for different people. It is going to obviously secure you more financially and also emotionally. It brings in a new level of stability and security. It could also be from some type of inheritance, some type of investment, annuity, insurance, or savings. It can bring in, and this could bring growth. Maybe some of you are learning how to deal with money, or learning how to start a business, or be better in business, or take care of your life better. How you live your life. A little bit that could be health, but I really feel like it's more monetary and lifestyle, like what keeps you going, what supports you. And so subconsciously, you've been letting go of what is not supportive, and it's pivoting you up for change. It's pivoting you up, to be the mallet coming through, to scoot you along into something new. So this is going to bring an opportunity that you don't quite see, and it brings in new direction, a sense of passion and purpose. It feels very connected spiritually. It feels so right for you, this next direction, this next part of your path. It's going to also allow you to do more. Those of you that work creatively or multiple projects, it's going to allow you to do multiple projects. It's going to allow you to have more of a lifestyle that you want. I'm getting with this group, it has to do with lifestyle. It has to do with freeing up to have a better lifestyle, to have the lifestyle that you feel is better for you, that is, and again, this can go a lot of different ways. All I know is you're being freed up to go in a different direction, or take up different opportunities. And it's something you're not seeing. It's something hidden. You don't see it at this reading. You might have an inkling. Some of you might have an intuition. But I really feel for a lot of you, there is no, you have some ideas of what you want. And I'm going to take one more. It's a wish fulfilled. Spirit told me, pull one more card for them, Michele, and show them. So you have wish, don't you have, yeah, you have wish come true, and you have the Nine of Cups. So it brings emotional fulfillment. It's something you've been dreaming about, but you have to let go of the outcome. You have to let go of the when, where, why. But I do feel it's going to be rather quick. For a lot of you, it's going to be, if you're watching this reading now, it's going to be March, April, maybe May at the most. But I would say there's a turnaround, and you're like finally able to breathe out and relax. So if you've been working a lot towards something, some goal, some dream, some vision, a plan, however that is for you in your life, you're going to see the results. March, April, May at the latest. Let's see, let me look. Soul Story number 3. Messages for Soul Story number 3. Wow, Sagittarius. Ooh, see, Uranus. Got the Fool, Uranus here. Uranus and Mars in Sagittarius. Ooh, in the second house. Now this could be you're overcoming something that allows you to put yourself out there more, some kind of belief, or you could publish something. You could put something. This could be moving. This could be traveling or doing more work internationally or online. For some of you, if you're working more in person, this could bring more connection internationally through the internet, right? But this could also be that something you put into circulation, something you create, all of a sudden takes off and puts you in a new direction. And it's going to be a little jarring, soul light, like, oh, I didn't know this, what? But then it's going to be like, oh, I really like this, or this is kind of what I wanted, but it almost reminds me when I got off of Blog Talk Radio. I've been doing a podcast through broadcast software. First started with Cosmic Dimensions Radio, internet radio, and I interviewed mostly metaphysical musicians, a lot of well-known musicians. And then I went to Blog Talk Radio because I didn't want to have to do so much, editing and all that stuff. But then I went to Blog Talk Radio wasn't working, and then they were closing down, and the sound wasn't that great anyway. And then I had a couple people on, and then the broadcast software didn't work. And so I was checking out Podbean. I didn't really want to use it, but I thought, okay, as a backup, let me check it out. And we had on Chris Reck. Some of you may know of him, Menno Pontero. And 2 times we had to cancel because the broadcast software was down. And I thought, I'm not doing it a third time. So I'm behind the scenes, 15 minutes with my producer right before we're meant to go live, figuring out Podbean. And I just hit live and I said, have him get the Podbean app, give him the link. He's going to join us live through Podbean. Blog Talk Radio isn't working. And we got so much feedback. Oh, this is better. It's better sound. We love it. People were coming in the chat. People were calling in. And not as many yet as we had on Blog Talk Radio, because I'd have anywhere from 20, 25, 50 callers. We had a lot of people in the chat and a lot more people by phone. But this is kind of what I see with you. It's like you have to do something really quickly, and it ends up turning out better. And I don't know if I'm going to stay with Podbean. Eventually, I want to get my own broadcasting software set up. I just don't have the bandwidth right now for it. If you know anyone that can help me with that, let me know. Email me. But I feel like that with you, Soulite. I feel like that's why I told you this little story. Something comes through for you. It's almost like you're walking, and whether you want to call a boom, like, what is that game? I can't think with the mallet. Like you get hit, you get moved over, or the hand of God comes and places you or scoots you. You get scooted into something, or some door shuts and it's like, oh no, what am I going to, oh my God. And then boom, a bigger door opens, or again, this could come with sourcing. There's so many ways, but the message that Spirit is telling me to tell you, and then to move on, is that it's going to be a little sharp, but it's going to be okay. It's ultimately going to expand also how you receive income or money or support or resources or abundance or prosperity, all of the above. And it's something that suits your true nature better. And I feel for some of you, it definitely could be with something, maybe something that goes out, a medium, some form of media, or could be a book. It could be posting something. I don't know. It could be even that you're on a podcast. That's why I brought up podcasts. Maybe you're on a podcast and something you say really resonates, and it's like, oh my God, I'm okay. This is great. I'm received. Or, oh, that went well. So it puts you in the healer teacher mode. It puts you in this expert. It puts you in this higher level of taking your information, all that you've learned, the growth that you've had. Spirit now wants to put it to use. Your higher self is saying, now's the time. Your soul experience has to come through, all that you've learned and grown. So you're definitely closing some doors, Soulite, and one big door for sure. Wow. Okay, Soulite, your Soul Insights mantra is, I am guided as I move through my life. I am guided to my heart's desire, my soul's purpose and soul mission on my path. I am divinely guided in loving relationships, fulfilling positions, and soul-fulfilling career. Okay, let me know how this unfolds for you. You are starting something new. It's based on your soul, your spirit, your spiritual energy, what you've gone through. Breathe out, let it out. Don't stay attached to the outcome. Share what you've learned, share what you know, share your growth, share your understanding. You have so much to give. Lots of love and light.